What's up, YouTube? I'm not bashing Firestone at all. Firestone Complete Car Care in West Ridge Pike, Norristown, PA. Let's see if we can find a technician who checked this car out on here, because I want to offer you a job, dude. So this is 07 Subaru Outback XT Limited. Let's see. I'm going to go through this with you. Wow, I'm surprised they don't put a tech on the Firestone invoice. So, if anybody out there from Firestone knows this guy that works at this Firestone. So the service advisor was Tiffany. Oh, and technician's name was Mike. Employee number 10. Mike, this is for you, dude. Firestone Complete Auto Care, 2738 West Ridge Pike, Norristown, PA. You got a job here, bro. Give me a call, 856-829-0501. Position open immediately. I know Norristown's a ride, isn't it? Steve Connell drives a hike to go to work. I mean, this guy might be interested in doing it too.
You said you were going to call.
I didn't realize it was in Norristown. He may not live in Norristown. So anyway, we had a referral from our guy who owns Ben's Collision in Philly that we do exhaust work for. He sent a friend of his or a customer of his to me after he went to Firestone, and these guys this guy here did a very good job inspecting this guy's car. Now, the customer didn't have me reevaluate everything, but just as a quick glance at what this guy recommended, I'm going to start with the exhaust system. He was 100% spot on with this exhaust system at 162,000 miles. It was all original. This is a turbo model. Front converter assembly, center pipe, res pipe, Y pipe, and both mufflers. Absolutely needed all that, and we did it. And we actually beat their price by $200, just about $200, and that's a lot of money. The parking brake tension is definitely jacked up. Good for him. He said there was a bunch of bulbs out also. The customer himself took care of those. I didn't check the front end, but he's saying it needs a tie rod end. Oh, he wants to do inner and outer on both, and I understand on 162,000 miles. Of course, he wants to do a wheel alignment. They recommended spark plugs. He just recently had an engine installed, so I don't know how many miles were in between that. So, and had no engine light, but he had some other warning lights on, like bulb warnings, airbag light, and the parking brake was more than just an adjustment. In my opinion, I couldn't say that for sure, because you have to pull the rear brakes apart and look under the rear rotors to see what's going on there, and then move forward. And then, of course, an oil change, air filter, and cabin air. What a quality inspection. Customer states, oh, this was for a state inspection. So I wonder if he went back after the bulbs were fixed. I'm not sure here. I'm not sure how this works out. Anyway, acknowledge the original invoice. So it looks like he just had a state inspection done. So the final bill was $3,600 for a 161,000 mile Subaru with no engine light on. And actually it was in pretty good shape. Brakes and rotors were good, tires were good. Like I said, I didn't go through it thoroughly, but my visual inspection tells me this dude did an excellent job at evaluating this car. And recommended maintenance stuff, you know, isn't a bad thing. But the meat and potatoes of what was wrong with the customer's car was 100% right, and I like that. Sometimes when I get these work orders, and I'm like, oh my God, all this unneeded work, all these unneeded recommendations. Decline work, e-brake tension, marker light replacement, left rear tag light, steering and suspension, exhaust, alignment, steering angle, warranty with SAS. Why do they guarantee steering angle? Spark plugs, replace cabin air, and so this is all the declined work. So he declined everything but the state inspection. I guess that's what it is. This dude did a great job. Mike at Norristown Firestone. Good job, brother.